Where was the most embarrassing place you have ever farted? Oh, that is really good. Am I fart? Like basically is this thing ki, usually farting is a really important process. Like basically in your intestine, like when you consume a food, you are not only consume a food, you are actually consuming some sort of air too. Okay, so when you consume some sort of air from your mouth, it went to your liver, it went to your stomach. Okay, and in the stomach it's a completely jack pack. They don't really have any kind of like a space to let out that particular air. So basically the only way out is that from our intestine to our anal, and when it pass through, it actually creates some sort of like what is actually fart का मतलब होता है कि it's a kind of like a outlet of air. Okay, but why it smells so dirty? It's not dirty, it's a kind of like a something, it's just like that now. Just try to imagine your stomach is not just kind of like a something really very beautiful thing that you could imagine. Inside it's a too many thing. Okay, it's actually mixture of every food that you ate. Try to imagine a dustbin, and if you put all those food everything over there and just try to smell that, obviously that smells so dirty. This is the same thing happen over here now. So that's why it just kind of like a something really, it kind of like a mixture, that air is actually mixture with all those dirty smells and things like that, and when it let it go, it just, that's why we farted. Okay, but the question is that ki, what is kind of like a something really very embarrassing situation where you farted? Well, probably I do have a control of my farting thing. Okay, is that thing ki I do fart. Okay, but usually like do I have this talent that ki I when I fart, I don't really get sound, like ज़्यादा आवाज़ नहीं होता, like almost negligible. Okay, मैं फार्ट कर लेता हूँ बिना आवाज़ किए, वो निकल जाता है. Okay, so I just like if I'm sitting, so I just like sit at one side and just like let it go, and थोड़ा सा आवाज़ नहीं आता है, just like हाँ. So usually this kind of like a situation I never really face. Okay, but there are some sort of recommended answer during the job interview. No, I haven't really like, नहीं हुआ मेरे साथ. In a silent meditation session, probably I hate meditation camp. I haven't done meditation, so no. A crowded elevator. Well, this could be kind of like a something very funny thing if you are in elevator with bunch of people and you just fart. It could be really, but it didn't really happen with me. But I could imagine that particular scenario. This would be really funny. Okay, at the parent at the partner's parents housing during the family dinner. Well, I don't really have any girlfriend, so no. A quiet moment in library. uh yeah, I went to library, yeah, but still didn't really happen that much. A crowded classroom during the test. um During the test, yeah, I did fart, but still I mentioned that I can fart without creating any noise. So yes. At fancy restaurant while on date. Well, basically I didn't really have any date. So, and as also I didn't really went that much a restaurant. Well, last time I went to the restaurant almost like a year ago. Okay, so no. During the yoga class, I never really did yoga class. During the wedding ceremony, by wedding ceremony, yeah, obviously wedding ceremony, everyone is laughing, everyone is a DJ and things like that. If you could fart at very loudly, then might be no one will hear this thing. Okay, so you could do that. Did I fart at wedding ceremony? Might be, yeah. Because of that, it's a kind of like a, something really common. Because of that, there are a few hundred people over there, and basically you could do that. Yeah, on a quiet train ride, there is a one thing that I wanted to mention. Okay, so I'm actually traveling from some sort of place, I don't know. Like I wanted to mention this thing, but because of artifact, because of the privacy violation, I won't be able to explain, but I can explain the scenario what exactly happened. So I booked the ticket of ac AC coach. Okay, so AC coach are completely packed. Okay, and it's a kind of like a something AC coach. So basically they don't really let cold air outside. Okay, so that is really good. But the problem is that कि if someone is actually fart, तो वो जो गंदी स्मेल होती है ना, वो हमेशा वो कंपार्टमेंट में रहती है. इट वोंट गेट आउट. And that is a kind of like a something really very big disaster of having a kind of like a something really very AC thing. Okay, AC coach. uh, it might happen with me that I farted and little bit like a fart का मतलब होता है कि I farted, didn't really create noise, but obviously it will create a smell. Okay, तो you are actually thinking about that कि शायद ऐसा हो जाएगा कि कंपार्टमेंट में कुछ लोगों को स्मेल आ जाएगी. द सेम थिंग इज एक्चुअली हैपन ऑन द कार टू. ओके, कार वाला सिचुएशन तो हमेशा होता है. ओके, सो बेसिकली दिस थिंग कि अगर मैं गाड़ी में बैठा हूँ, ओके, एंड बेसिकली दिस थिंग कि इफ आई वांटेड टू फाड़, तो भाई फाड़ तो मैं एक तरह से अभी आवाज़ तो नहीं आएगी ना, बट इट जस्ट लाइक दैट वो स्मेल तो आ जाता है. सो व्हाट इज एग्जैक्टली द सोल्यूशन दैट आई हैव फॉर दिस थिंग. अगर मैं विंडो सीट के साइड में हूँ तो ऑब्वियसली आई हैव अ maneuver to control the kind of like a windows up and down, so I can let down some sort of window so that air take inside and let that farted smell outside. So that would be really helpful. Okay, but वो हल्का सा आ ही जाता है. Like basically if you are actually sitting at kind of like a front seat, then might be this could be a problem. Okay, थोड़ा सा smell तो पीछे आएगा ही. Okay, if you are actually sitting at back, then इतना ज़्यादा स्मेल नहीं आएगा. बट या द फार्टेड थिंग, मोस्ट एम्बैरेसिंग थिंग, yeah, the most embarrassing thing regarding about the fart, it actually happened in the car. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I still remember that ki we went to at somewhere place and we just ate lot of thing at a restaurant or maybe a ढाबा. अभी फिर उसके बाद हमें जाना था, we are actually traveling. So रात के वक्त सारे लाइक बेसिकली नॉट रात के वक्त, इट्स अ काइंड ऑफ लाइक समथिंग डे. दोपहर का समय था, तो हमने सारे कांच ऊपर कर दिए, एसी शुरू कर दिया एंड जस्ट लाइक, हाँ, अभी खाना तो खा लिया एंड बेसिकली दिस थिंग कि समवन इज एक्चुअली फार्टिंग. ओके, तो वो स्मेल पीछे आ रहा था. इट स्मेल्स सो बैड, बट हम कुछ कह भी नहीं सकते थे बिकॉज ऑफ दैट कि बेसिकली इट्स अ कज़न, इट्स अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल ओवर देयर. चाचा जी, मामा जी थे वहाँ पे. तो at that time you won't be able to say anything at all. Yeah, it's just like that कि आपको वो smell सहना ही है. It's a really very embarrassing thing that कि आपको कुछ कहना भी नहीं है, just, हाँ. So this could be a kind of like a something very embarrassing thing. Yeah. Next question.